This is Series 1, Episode 69. In this video I'll start with talking about the market because it's so important at the moment, and I talked about it a lot yesterday at the end of yesterday's video. And then I will talk about an individual stock and give you a trade idea. So this is the Nasdaq daily chart, and yesterday I was talking about this trend line and how I was nervous that if we start to see price struggling at this area, and I highlighted that area, then the market could roll over and collapse. Well, the number one indicator when you're trading is price action. I ignore everything else. If the price action is showing me something different to what I believe, I have to believe the price action because that is the market. And the market is showing a very bullish signal. This is all green, all buying all day long. It took its time, and I actually thought it was going to collapse, but it just proved me wrong. Price is continuously moving higher. Let me just show you the 4 hour. Look, it's just constantly moving higher. So there's all this resistance. Traders are saying, no, not interested. Just keep on moving it higher. So I have to follow what the professionals are telling me. Flip back to the daily. There it is. So at the moment, everything I talked about yesterday is now being nullified, and this all looks positive. So regardless of what I hear in the news, regardless of what people say, I have to trade what I see based on the price action. If I flip over to the Dow Jones, you can see today's price action, not really a great deal of price movement there. And then the S&P 500, similar kind of story, but we're breaking yesterday's high. I'll zoom in slightly there. You can see yesterday's high, we're taking out that high, all positive. So far, if we go back to the Nasdaq, everything's looking good. And like I said, we have to trade what's in front of us, regardless of what is going on in the background. So now I've talked about the market and the positivities, I want to talk about an individual stock. That stock is a company called CarMax. Let me bring you to their website. So CarMax is a retailer of used cars in the US. Here's the website. Love your car guarantee. Lovely. Now the reason I'm piggybacking on this stock is because of the market conditions. So let me show you the news about used cars at the moment. The unthinkable is happening. Used cars are going up in value. We'll ignore that one. Vandal/tires. BBC. Why the banger on your drive is suddenly worth a lot more. Financial Times. How used cars became the next big e-commerce battleground. So I'm looking for stocks that follow the market conditions, and often the price action shows you that anyway. And you can see from the news, and I don't know if you've read this stuff yourself, this used car market is going up in value at a rapid rate. It's uncontrollable, in fact. People can't believe how expensive used cars are. So I'm going to piggyback off that story with this particular stock. So I'm going to talk about some more fundamentals. So let me show you the financials. Oh, sorry, no, I'll show you the institutional ownership first of all. So you can learn how to do this yourself. I just went to Yahoo Finance holders, clicked on holders, and this shows you the top institutional holders, so you can do this yourself. Vanguard, number 1, biggest holder, big company. BlackRock, you've got them all here. Some big names, Invesco, Janus. So it's all looking good from an institutional ownership point of view. In fact, there's over 1,300 funds owning this stock. Now let me talk about the financials. Down here, quarterly financial results. You see each quarter the results, and then look at this big spike on the recent results. We've just had earnings. The next earning report isn't out until September. So it's all looking really positive for this stock. There's a strong news story behind this. The stock is looking fundamentally strong. It's looking financially strong. And now I'll show you it looks technically strong. So let me show you the technical chart. Now, this is kind of a learning lesson for you. Those who are watching my video regularly, I'm really hoping that you've seen this chart now and said, I can see what he's going to talk about. So I'll show you. For those that are new to the channel, I talk about this all the time. Cup with handle patterns. Here is your cup. And here is your handle. It's a very powerful price setup, and it doesn't always work, but it's one of the most powerful setups you can see in the market. So let me explain a little bit more. It hasn't confirmed as a breakout yet, so what we need to see for this to be validated is ideally for price to break that level. Now if I zoom in slightly, you can see that little spike there where traders did try and break out, but there's no real volume here. It's quite low in volume, so it doesn't appear to be actual push for it there. So I don't want to give a trade idea at this point. Well, sorry, I can give you an idea, but not an entry point, because this is more of a get this on your radar kind of video, because I think it's about to move. Let me zoom back out again. So there is your cup and handle. It hasn't confirmed as a breakout yet. We could say it has there, but I'm a bit reluctant to take this yet. But I'll show you where I'd like to take it. Now, as I always say, everything I'm about to say is for informational purposes only. If you act upon this information, that is your decision. You are responsible for your own trades. So if I take a horizontal line, and all I'm going to do, so you can see this in real time, so you can learn all this yourselves. I'm just taking the horizontal line. I'm looking for where price has hit that level before. That price. So look, I've drawn the horizontal line because price kept on hitting this level in the past. All the time. Why? I don't know why, but the market loves that level. And even recently, look, stops there on that horizontal line. So that's around $128. So for me, that is where I'd like to take a trade, hopefully. I won't just jump in, I'll see what happens at that level, if we see it. So here are a couple of options, and like I said, this is up to you if you act upon it. If price takes out this high, up there, it's a confirmed breakout, and you could literally just take that trade. That's entirely up to you. Me personally, I like to try and get in at the best possible entries, and the best possible entry I can see is around that 128, because of all these times on markets hit that level. And to be honest, I wish I saw it there, because I probably would have taken it a couple of days ago. So there's this trade setup, guys. It's looking really nice. You can see the strong story behind this. You can see the technical setup. I've showed you the fundamentals, the ownership, the financials. It looks like a really nice setup. CarMax Inc. So you can make your own decisions at this point. It's more of a get it on your radar, your watch list, and keep your eye on it. And if you see it at 128, you might want to take a punt on it. And because the earnings is out, it's finished, and it was a good earnings report, we don't have to worry about that until September of this year. So yeah, there it is. CarMax, I really like the look of this, guys. And every stock I ever talk about, I always do significant research in the background to try and pick out the high performers, so that I don't want to look stupid on YouTube. Nobody does. So any stock I'm talking about, I'm going to be taking myself. Well, there you have it. I wish you the best of luck as always. Please like and subscribe. Comment. Comments are really important, and so are likes, because if you comment, the YouTube algorithm says, oh, this is interesting for people, and it goes up in the rankings. The more people see this video, the more worthwhile it is for me, and the more people I can help. So I hope you can like and subscribe and comment, please. Thank you very much.